Welcome back to News 360. Time now for our mission segments, which is brought to you by Star Ghana with support from UK Aid, Danida and the European Union. In our very first story in Mission this evening, pupils of Teong Basic School in the Tempane district of the Northern region are battling poor infrastructure. Stanley Niblo reports the children do not only study in dilapidated classrooms, but they also use gallons as desks.
Teaching and learning under very difficult conditions.
The envelope is the glass. A is under the glass.
The Teong Primary School serves 5 other communities with a population of over 200. The school feeding program has enhanced enrollment.
They were not coming. Let's say last time like this, the KG2, they were not up to 10. The KG1, 2, they were not up to 10. All these grown-ups sitting here, they were not attending school. But when they started cooking, they have to come to school. And some of them, they will even come, the parents will not even follow them to come and write their names.
But teaching and learning has not seen improvement.
Being in this class as a teacher self is very difficult, but sometimes you are a professional teacher, so you need to do what to help the children.
Buildings are weak. Rains have washed away portions, endangering lives of pupils. Kindergarten 1 and 2 are taught under trees and they learn to write on the floor. Furniture is a challenge too. Classes 1, 2 and 3 have no desks. Pupils are the losers. Being innovative, pupils of lower primary use gallons.
That is what they use in support of writing their papers. You know, there is no a single dual desk here they can sit on and then write. So sometimes some will use the paper and put on their laps. Some will use gallons in support as a table.
Upper primary has some desks, though inadequate. Teachers have asked for help.
I use the desks like first come, first serve, because the total population in my class is high, but the chairs are not also up.
Textbooks are a challenge.
We have to go to different schools, our nearby schools, to borrow those books and come and make learning effective.
The district assembly is, however, working at addressing education challenges.
The issue of Teong has been brought to our attention. I think the estimates are with my coordinating director. Why we haven't expedited, we have not taken very swift action on it is because we have been waiting for some transfer that from which we will let the contractor at least give us 3 classrooms for the start. In fact, before the rain set in, we were thinking of doing a pavilion. But upon the advice of my team, we said that it was better that we do it in the best of shape so that we don't go back another time to do it. I think our attention also has been drawn to that school from the Education Directorate. It is for that reason that I had to even use some bit of lobbying to ensure that that school gets school feeding so that we keep the school children together pending government's activity or government's action to get them a befitting classroom for their studies.
The assembly says it will need more support to develop education in the area.
Is in the glass. C is beside the glass.
Well, certainly a very worrying situation there in need of immediate action by duty bearers. But let's stay on education as pupils of Kasingo Basic School in the Bongo district of the Upper East region are in a difficulty. Inadequate classrooms is impacting negatively on teaching and learning. Bright Nana Amfo reports that the assembly is appealing to individuals and philanthropists to help put up a structure for the school.
The school is deprived. It has only 2 blocks for the primary. Junior high school 1 to 3 sits under trees. The privation is all over. Several children are disadvantaged. Results show average performance, but inadequate infrastructure is hampering efforts of teachers.
We have only 2 blocks, and these blocks were meant for only primary before the other GHS. And the GHS from 1 to 3, no classrooms. So we sit and the trees. So it's only Form 3, they are inside because we see that they need help. So we put them inside the class so that we can help them, polish them to go and write the BEC.
Kasingo is a farming community and incomes are low. This is what they have put up to be used by the junior high school. It started 4 years ago. This is what their incomes can provide. The Assembly and the Education Directorate are aware of the poor situation of the school.
Most of the time you see animals around who will just be fighting and be making noise, disturbing the class. The members also in the community will be riding motorbikes around and be a little distraction. It will just, distract the whole class and then attention will not be there.
The Kasingo Basic School has enough teachers, but classrooms are inadequate. Though ready to give off their best, teachers are challenged.
We don't seem to get any answers to what we complain about. Sometimes the community members would want to help. We have been complaining most of the time and then we don't get any better response to our complaints.
In fact, junior high school 2 pupils had demonstrated over inadequate classrooms just before the last basic education certificate examination.
I was teaching mathematics, and I don't know, some boys were making noise at the back, so I tried to find out why they were making noise, and they were complaining of the weather. So I said, oh, but this has been our situation, so they should just, no, they cannot continue. They've even heard the Form 3s will be moving to Bongo to write their final exam, so I should stop teaching. They will not learn again. They are going to the headmaster.
The Assembly says it is unable to raise funds immediately to put up structures.
I'm sure you would have seen some schools that still sit under trees. Kasingo is one. We are working assiduously to see how we can channel our resources into education. The money isn't there, and we don't know when the money will come. So what we ought to do is to work within our local resources. That is why we need to improve upon our IGF. We need to task the people. We need to call on our citizens, those Bongo people who are outside, to come to our aid.
The Bongo district is also striving at getting furniture to fix the over 6,000 deficit schools in the district are faced with. The Assembly is appealing for support to improve education.
Just moving like this, it doesn't come down. Very good. That is a very good suggestion. So now, as we are going...
And that's how we wrap up our mission segment this evening. It's brought to you by Star Ghana with support from UK Aid, Danida and the European Union. You can get some more on our stories on mission on our website. It's 3news.com. Over to you, Isa.